The first type of depreciation we're going to look at is flat rate depreciation. This is also called straight line depreciation or prime cost depreciation. And some of you who've done accounting will have heard those terms before. So flat rate depreciation is also straight line depreciation or prime cost depreciation. What this does is it works out the decrease in value based on the original price, the prime cost. It's a little bit like simple interest, where you calculate the interest on the original investment. Here we're calculating the depreciation on the original price that the object was worth. Now there's lots of different ways of working out depreciation or book value, and we're just going to look at a few of the different formulas. One of the key things we have to do is work out when we're going to use each one. So first of all, depreciation is going to be the difference between the book value at a certain point in time and the purchase price. So we'll call P the purchase price. So the initial cost of the item. So depreciation is the purchase price P minus the book value at a certain point in time. Another way of looking at it is based on the purchase price, the rate of depreciation and the time. So we can say depreciation is purchase price times the rate of depreciation times time over 100. So P is purchase price, R is rate of depreciation, and T is time. And just like in simple interest or in any interest, the rate of depreciation and time need to be in the same time period. We can also then go, well, annual depreciation, that's when time equals 1 year. So annual depreciation, which I'll just write down here, is just what we had before. So P times R times T, which is 1, so we just ignore that. So P times R all over 100. Now book value is the purchase price minus the depreciation. So it's purchase price minus depreciation, which we saw there can be written as the purchase price minus PRT on 100. If you wanted to, we can rearrange that to factorise it to make P times 1 minus RT on 100. And the only reason we really want to do that is because then, if we know the book value, we can then rearrange this to work out the purchase price. So I'll do that down here. Purchase price is the book value divided by 1 minus RT on 100. When we're doing questions like this, we always just have to look at what information are we given and which formula are we going to use. I often use the calculator, the e-activities, and you use the simple interest e-activity, but instead of thinking of I as interest, you think of it as depreciation. So, calculate the depreciation of a power drill which depreciates at 6% per year for 7 years and was bought for $800. So here we're looking to find the depreciation. We know the depreciation rate per year over 7 years and $800. So I'm going to use D equals PRT on 100 because that's what I know. So P is purchase price 800 times interest rate, which is 6% per year for 7 years, same time period, all over 100. If I'm doing that, I can knock them off. So 8 times 6 times 7, which is 42 times 8, $338 is the depreciation. B. Calculate the book value of a laptop bought for $1,500 and depreciates at 8% per year using flat rate depreciation. We actually haven't got enough information there. I'm going to say after 4 years. So we want the book value after 4 years. So book value is purchase price minus depreciation. So book value at 4 years is purchase price minus PRT on 100, because I know the purchase price, I know the depreciation rate, and I know the time. So it's $1,500 minus 1,500 times 8 times 4, all over 100. That's 15 times 8 times 4, 60, so 480. 1,500 minus 480, so the book value, I'm running out of space, is $1,020. Okay, and just like we can rearrange the simple interest formula, we can also rearrange the depreciation formulas to find the effective life, that's time, rate of depreciation, and purchase price. So time is 100 times the depreciation over the purchase price times the interest rate. R is 100 times depreciation again. This time it's over purchase price and time. And the last one, P, is 100 times depreciation over RT. Occasionally we may have to use our formula if we've been given the book value, and that formula is P is the book value divided by 1 minus RT on 100. Just a reminder, effective life is the same as time. So we use 100D over PR to find the effective life. Looking at these two examples, find the rate of depreciation of a coffee machine which was purchased 2 years ago for $600 and is now worth $150. So we're trying to find the rate, we're trying to find R. We know P was $600, we know time was 2 years. Now we need to know D. Okay. Remember, depreciation is how much it cost originally minus its book value. So it's 600 minus 150, which gives us 450. So to work out R, we do 100 times the depreciation, which is 450, over 600 times 2, which gives us, they can cross out, 450 over 12, which is 37.5% per year. And example 2 should read, find the depreciation of a car which was bought for $24,800 and is now worth $7,000. This is what I was saying right at the very start. You don't need to worry about a formula. Depreciation is just what we started with and now what it is worth. So we bought it for $24,800. It's now only worth $7,000. So depreciation is $24,800 minus $7,000, which is $17,800. Don't try and make it more complicated than it is. C. Find the effective life. That means find T. Okay. To the nearest year, okay, of a car which depreciates at 12% per annum, so that's R is 12%. Principal or purchase price was $24,800. It's now worth 7,000, and we found out that depreciation earlier was 17,800. So we want to find time, and time is 100 times the depreciation over PR, which is 100 times 17,800 over P, which is 24,800, times R, which is 12%. Working all that out on your calculator, which gives us 5.98. Okay, so to the nearest year is 6 years.